Late at night, Bender transformed into a notorious thief and began his operation. However, the brightest star suddenly appeared in the night sky, and Bender was so frightened that he quickly retreated. Professor Farnsworth stated this was a white hole, the opposite of a black hole. It could eject all energy, matter, and time. Soon, a string of attention characters appeared. It turned out this was a white hole opened by civilizations from other universes. It invited people from this universe to visit the birth of a new universe. They wanted to select a group of the most respectable representatives to participate. Professor Farnsworth believed their team was the obvious choice, so he immediately went to seek the Earth President's approval and provided 2 sufficient reasons. But the science advisor stated that Professor Farnsworth couldn't participate. The white hole emitted time particles that would cause anyone approaching it to age rapidly. This might cause the professor to die on the spot, so they could only choose young middle school students to board the rocket. The rocket quickly landed and was damaged. The children already looked like octogenarians. They were blown back by a powerful hurricane, having lived through a boring 80 years. The science advisor stated that approaching the white hole required a more powerful rocket, so they built a large spaceship, using cryogenic freezing to prevent aging. They even created duplicate versions of the crew members to handle emergencies. At this point, 10,000 years had passed on the ship's timeline. Finally, they passed through the white hole and arrived in the new universe. The duplicates needed to thaw out their originals. When they saw all the duplicates who had sacrificed themselves on the ground, they instantly understood their cruel life mission. They looked at the champagne prepared to celebrate for the originals and let out a sigh. They seized the celebration champagne and smashed the intelligence entity. Then they boarded the observation deck and kicked the originals back onto the spaceship, becoming the only remaining visitors in this new universe.